This isn't about taking sides, it's about standing up in the face of injustice. That line lit up the internet after Nicki Minaj spoke at a United Nations event organized by U.S. Ambassador Mike Waltz on Tuesday, November 18th. Her focus: alleged persecution of Christians in Nigeria. Here's what happened, what's true, what's not, why it matters. First, the spark. Minaj used her platform to call attention to violence in Nigeria, framing it as a moral stand. The timing was charged. It followed Donald Trump's threat to cut U.S. aid and potentially take military action if Nigeria continues to allow the killing of Christians. The backlash was instant. Nigerian officials rejected the idea of a Christian genocide, calling those claims false and divisive. They argue Nigeria's security crisis hits everyone: Muslims, Christians, those of no faith. The government also points to ongoing operations, thousands of militants neutralized, nearly 10,000 hostages rescued since mid-2023. Experts back up the caution. Conflict researchers say it's difficult, often impossible, to classify killings neatly by religion in Nigeria's complex mix of terrorism, banditry, communal clashes. Analysts warn the Christian genocide label is a simplistic, politicized narrative that doesn't match the data. Regionally, the African Union's leadership echoed that complexity, noting the first victims of Boko Haram have historically been Muslims. Inside Nigeria's Christian community, the message is also nuanced. Prominent church voices urge partnership, not threats, asking Washington to work with Abuja on security, not escalate. Some leaders dismiss claims of an organized campaign targeting Christians, while still demanding the government do more to protect villages under attack. Meanwhile, the culture war machine spun up. A former Nigerian presidential aide called Minaj a clout chaser, and even floated putting a Nigerian superstar on TV to push back. U.S. media weighed in too, with outlets arguing Minaj amplified a misconception, while noting her recent political posts have already cost her followers. So, where does that leave you and me? 1. The violence in Nigeria is real and devastating. People of many faiths are victims. 2. Genocide is a specific, evidence-heavy claim. Right now, most data and institutions do not support labeling the crisis as a Christian genocide. 3. Celebrity spotlights can raise awareness, but they can also oversimplify, polarize, and distract from solutions. If you care about Nigerians at risk, here's the constructive path. Support vetted humanitarian groups delivering aid and trauma care. Back policies that improve early warning, local policing, and de-radicalization without inflaming religious divides. Share responsibly. Read beyond the headline. Amplify voices on the ground. It's okay to demand justice. It's essential to get the facts right. I'll keep tracking this story as it evolves. What changes on the ground? What leaders actually fund? Which interventions save lives? Stay curious, stay human, and before you repost, check twice.